Hello, spear gun hunter fans, and welcome to day 2 in South Carolina.
This week, we bring you an epic spear gun hunter episode. A full dose of South Carolina spearfishing action.
That's one of the most amazing ledges I've ever seen.
So hang on.
Something happened with my mask where I'm getting water in my nose every time I'm taking a breath.
Welcome to South Carolina. I'm Sherry Day. I'm a national spearfishing champion and multiple world record holder. And my hunting grounds are the wildest on earth. In the open sea, you never know what will show up. The ocean is full of adventure and serious danger. But I live for the thrill of the hunt.
Just another lazy summer morning in Charleston, South Carolina.
Hey, spear gun hunter, welcome to Charleston.
The spear gun hunter team heads offshore for day 2.
We had a fun day yesterday, day 1 in Charleston, South Carolina. But the weathermen lied. They said we were going to have a pretty nice day, the wind was going to drop off. We took a pretty good pounding. But we had a blast. We saw some beautiful sights. The most interesting, I think, was the subway cars. There were bait fish everywhere, beautiful school of scamp groupers. Rob got a beautiful, huge one, gorgeous fish. Today looks really nice. We can tell the wind truly has died down, and we're heading in a different direction. Rob has some real special spots for us, and I cannot wait to hit them. We're gonna do all scuba today.
Rob Harding throttles up, and the crew is grateful for a calm sea. We'll also get where we're going much faster than yesterday.
This is a common sight off Charleston. This is one of our shrimp boats that dock in Shem Creek. What they're doing right now is they're culling their catch. They pull up the nets, and anything that's not shrimp, they throw it back over the side. One thing you surely don't want to do is jump in the water behind one of these things, because they've got the biggest, baddest, meanest packs of sharks right here behind the boats when they're culling the catch down on the water, eating the bycatch.
That boat looks pretty well worn. The flag's all tattered. He's been at it a long time. It seems like a pretty rough life, but I'm sure there's some fun parts too.
We've got about a 41-mile run to the first spot. Should be kind of interesting. Got a little surprise for somebody.
Well, we just traveled 40 miles from the coast of South Carolina. It was a very nice ride, especially compared to yesterday. It's a gorgeous day. We're going to explore and see what's here.
Let's see what kind of show we have here. On this spot, we've got a big surprise for Sherry. This is going to be a pretty exciting dive for her. I'm not going to ruin it for you either, but you'll just have to see it for yourself. Sherry, this is a little spot I found the other day. Like I said, there's no other structure around it. I mean, it could be a wreck, it could be anything, but...
so you don't even know exactly what it is, huh?
I have no idea.
That's so cool.
We're going to check it out.
You're an explorer type, I can tell. That's good. Do it all. Whatever it takes.
Jason, are we over the spot? Yep. All right, let's roll out.
Ready.
Monster stingrays, huge cobia, and a wild ride. Welcome to the underwater rodeo that is South Carolina spearfishing.
Hello, spear gun hunter fans. We're in Charleston Harbor, and behind me is Fort Sumter, hallowed ground in American history. Your quiz for the day: what significant event happened here at Fort Sumter? We'll bring you the answer later in the show.
On this spot, we've got a big surprise for Sherry. This is going to be a pretty exciting dive for her. I'm not going to ruin it for you either. All right, let's roll out.
Just after entering the water, Rob Harding spots something and literally yells to Sherry underwater. As Sherry closes in, she can't believe her eyes. A giant stingray with 5 huge cobias sitting on the bottom. An incredible sight. Sherry nails the biggest one of the bunch, and the ray, the cobia, and Sherry all go for a wild ride around the reef. Cobia can put up an amazing fight, and this one is running hard, pulling Sherry like she's nothing. Amazingly, the other cobia are staying together and following the ray. The whole scene is surreal. Sherry finally manages to turn the cobia, and Rob Harding gets a chance to put another spear in it. And he takes it. Rob's gun is set up with multiple free shafts, so he quickly reloads and puts yet another spear into the still fighting fish. The team approach is always smart with a fish this size. This is a testament to how tough cobia can be. This one should be done, but it just refuses to throw in the towel. While subduing the fish, Rob's mask has been full of water. He gets himself together and recovers his spear gun. Sherry has the cobia and removes the free shafts fired by Rob.
We found some nice cobia on the bottom. Sherry got a nice shot into a big one. I came along and helped put a couple of shafts in it to help slow it down a little bit. We had a little bit of a wrestling match under there. During that wrestling match, something happened with my mask where I'm getting water in my nose every time I'm taking a breath. Anyway, I came on up, and it appears that Sherry's fish just came up on the surface right here. Sherry should be up here momentarily. This is a pretty good sized cobia here. He gave us a pretty good fight. Sherry put a shot on him. I put 2 shafts in him, and he was still fighting pretty good. This is a nice size one.
With the cobia on the boat, Sherry drops back down and runs right into the surprise that Rob Harding was referring to. Giant Civil War cannons litter the bottom. Confiscated by Union troops, they were being shipped north when the barge sank. Sherry spots a big scamp grouper and moves in to take the shot.
Did you see those Civil War cannons? That was amazing. They were just littered down there. This whole place is historic, not just above water, but underwater. That was such a sight. We're having a ball here in Charleston, South Carolina. We'll be right back with more Spear Gun Hunter.
That is nice.
That's a fat scam, huh? Rob, that was an amazing dive.
That's a really nice scamp there.